Good morning, Ability family. For this week's education, with Halloween right around the corner, we wanted to focus on spooky or horrible x-rays. So I want to start this week off with a fun little cool factoid, and that is, did anyone know that chiropractic and x-ray was actually founded in the same year back in 1895? No, that's okay. But I only mention this because it sounds like such a perfect coincidence. The ability to take care of one's innate body intelligence started, and then 2 months later, the ability to visualize how that is affected throughout your spine, I think is just awesome. Now, I get it, I'm the x-ray nerd, and this is where I enjoy and have fun reading and learning about this stuff. But I bring it up because I want to mention that since its invention, the x-ray, we have been one of the few professions that actually utilizes it as a standard of care. It's very commonplace at any chiropractor, and especially here at Ability, that with your first examination, we always want to take an x-ray because at that point in time, we want to know the overall integrity of your structure of your spine, how does it biomechanically work, but also how is your body responding and healing to the stress and load you put on it every single day. Now, occasionally, us docs do field questions from patients and parents of, why do I need to be x-rayed before you adjust me today? Or, my kid's only 5, my kid's only 10, or they're a healthy high schooler. It's not necessary to x-ray them. And I always like to take that, put it back on them, saying, why don't you want to know the reason to what the issue is? And that's exactly what the x-ray could be leading us to. And we actually had a fine example of that recently, where a mother of a high school kid who has annoying back pain, as she always describes. It doesn't stop her from doing things, but it's just always there. And we were talking and said, hey, I do want an x-ray to make sure we're completely safe, examining thoroughly. And she goes, well, I don't understand why it's necessary. But to her surprise, after we took the x-ray, we found an old compression fracture, something she would never have considered in her 15-year-old kid. So without taking that x-ray, we would never have known that she had this serious injury, but being so young, she's able to bounce back from it and not notice how bad it truly is. So unfortunately, this stuff can actually manifest worse later in life. But if this pain were to persist and she just went to her primary care doc, who most likely would have seen an annoying mild pain and just prescribed, muscle relaxer or a simple mild pain pill, that doesn't solve the problem. But we took an x-ray, so we know what the root cause is and how an adjustment can actually improve that problem. So because of this week, we are going to be showing what we call horrible x-rays of our patients throughout our offices. And the reason we want people to be sparked by what they see up there, saying, is that me, or could that have been me? We want to get people to understand that the reason they're here is by the root problem that their body is developing, and their job is to stay here, to get it adjusted, to take better care of it, and make it more functional. So by all means, definitely try to tell a story. Every picture is worth 1,000 words, and we're gonna be having some x-rays that tell way more than you think. So thanks for listening, guys. Have a great week.